Wow, this is some quality animation. Bro, how long is this? The tournament arcs are a staple of anime culture, the pinnacle of Japanese entertainment. The culture of watching two people smack each other in a hierarchical system is something we've been surprisingly fascinated by for a long time. Like, ever since ancient Rome dropped the banger known as gladiator fights. So naturally, nowadays, writers have to put some twist on this 2000-year-old formula. Like, what if everyone had a unique superpower? Or what if everyone had a unique superpower? Or what if everyone had a unique... But recently, I decided to revisit Records of Ragnarok, maybe the most insane manga I've ever read. A true epitome of the tournament arc hype. Because how can you get much higher? From literal gods of different religions and cultures fighting humanity's most outstanding individuals in a 1v1. Records of Ragnarok became the first manga to gather humans and gods and ask, what if everyone had a unique superpower? So if you're the kind of person who would like to see humanity's most barbaric fighters, holy figures, and brilliant scientists have JoJo standoffs with deities and devils, this manga is S tier material, pal. Which is basically the same as saying that this manga is for any breathing organism. The end has come. The humanity's final judgment has begun. The gods are furious. Man has become a parasite on Earth, destroying everything in its path and turning the planet into a wasteland. And so the gods are unanimous. It is time to end humanity and evolve another species instead. But then Saul Goodman himself walks into the room, pulls out some random ass book on a random ass page and declares that, Your Honor, by law, humanity has the right to oppose gods in a face-off. 13 best gods against 13 best humans. If man wins, they get to live another 1000 years. If gods win, this shall be the end of human race. Obviously, this law is an absolute joke, so gods laugh it off. But this girl named Brunhild goes full troll mode and with a single line baits Zeus to gamer rage. The entire community of gods just got played by a single Valkyrie. And so, Brunhild collects humanity's best fighters, from Adam to Tesla to Grigory Rasputin, to fight the strongest gods. The gods that can absolutely unsubscribe you from life with a single blow. Let's be real, when you watch a series about two absolute units smacking each other with 80-ton hammers and tridents, you aren't exactly coming in to see Death Note 2, right? You're there to see the most civil discussion in the general chat. With tournament arcs, your suspension of disbelief is completely non-existent. You are there just to see two people with two stories and massive stakes beat each other up. So Record of Ragnarok exaggerates literally everything to the point of insanity. Character designs, people and gods walking like 9-foot-tall brick shit houses from Baki. Their personalities taken straight from Birmingham residents. We don't just have competitive gods, we have gods that are willing to destroy their own kind for the W. Nikola Tesla isn't just persistent, he is willing to tank a nuclear blast. The manga takes the most ridiculous tropes and character archetypes and pushes them to 100. And somehow it works! The edginess goes so far beyond cringe that it somehow comes full circle and becomes cool and hype again. But everything I just said only applies to manga and not the anime. We do not talk about the anime here. Like, when the first fight begins, there's Octane from Apex Legends presenting both sides. From the side of gods, we have by far the strongest Nordic deity, equipped with a baseball glove and Mjolnir. Even among the gods' weaponry, these two are considered, and I quote my girl Brunhild here, some of heaven's shittiest cheats. From the side of humans, we have ancient Asia's most barbaric fighter from the U-200. Yes, just 200. The Chinese Aquaman. And so the fight begins. Aquaman fends off Thor's every attack with a spear made out of a Valkyrie specifically tailored towards countering certain gods. The fighters are on equal grounds, blocking each other's attacks, and then there's this moment where, I shit you not, this is canon, Thor does a fucking JoJo pose to unleash a special move. But my favorite fight is Adam versus Zeus. Man, it's so goofy, I love it. Because there is this scene where we see the absolute unit that is Zeus after his glow up throw punches at Adam like in that one gif. Now let's do some math here to calculate how fast he throws these punches. So in the manga, at his peak speed, he throws one punch every 0.000000001 seconds, which is around the average attention span nowadays. Considering the canonical height of Adam is 90 feet or around 28 meters, from this panel we see that his fist goes around the same distance from his shoulder as the height of Adam himself. Therefore, his fist travels around 28 meters in 10 nanoseconds. This would give his hand speed of around, let me see, 2.8 billion meters per second, which is 10 times the speed of light, or 8,163,265.3 times faster than the speed of sound, and Adam dodges that like it's nothing. This manga uses laws of physics to wipe its ass, and that's why it rocks. It is not afraid of foregoing the story and intricate character motivation, and instead quadrupling down on the tournament arc power creep, indistinguishable manga panels, and anime absurdity to create something that blows your mind with its authenticity. And when you look at it like that, it's the same with how we sometimes have to pave our own paths through the hardships of life. Because let me tell you, making manga is no easy job, especially when you try to create something completely original and deviate from the norm. You'll be burning yourself out trying to release a good piece of work in a set time frame regardless of whether the juices are flowing or not, which more often than not results in sleepless nights, constant gamer rages, and zero bitches. But despite that, Rigors of Ragnarok is straight up cooking manga equivalent of the most greasy burger pizza junk food amalgamation in the kitchen, and I bet you'll devour it all in one go if you just take a little nip. Now, it isn't finished yet, so the liver annihilating course is yet to be completed, but as of now it has already served us an appetizer and 9 different meals, and now all that remains is the rest of the main course and the dessert. It's kind of funny that somehow it's the most absurd, out-of-pocket things that sometimes unite us the most. Somehow we can come together under this umbrella of pure hype. The low brain spec requirements for a story to be enjoyed, the cursed manga panels, or Chinese Aquaman. Maybe it's because we cheer for the underdog. Maybe it's because we all subconsciously relate to these characters as we fight this relentless battle for our own dreams and hopes and future. Or maybe it's because we all like to enjoy a good, fun, greasy hamburger. Anyway, tune in next time when we discuss themes of determinism and death acceptance in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Five Whoppers and 5 more Whoppers.